This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where tonight my friends and I will be playing the Cthork Borg role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is Tombs of Our Ancestors. It was written by Richard Kelly, and it's available from Drive-Thru RPG. Our game master is Nathan Decker, and this is episode 3. A recap will be given by Caitlin McDowell as his character, Edmund Black. So without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Caitlin?
Clarice Waitwell's body has been stolen. Her grieving father Clarence assaulted his workers and shook me in a fit of rage, unable to quell his emotion enough to think rationally. Or perhaps he's poorly disguising his fear, being more familiar than anyone with the supernatural powers at play. I played into his ego, telling him it's an insult to his family, that we must get to the bottom of it, but he shooed me away like I was a common solicitor. He didn't want questions or answers or investigations. He doesn't want any outsiders shining light on his family's dark secrets. I reminded the man that he'd set an appointment with me, and it calmed him enough to reschedule. He wants me here tomorrow instead. From there, I feigned an exit, just enough for him to lose interest in me, before doubling back to find my own answers. The steel bars of the mausoleum were ripped from their concrete anchors and crushed like they were nothing more than a tin can. A feat suited for an industrial machine, but instead done by a terrible beast. Claw marks gouged through the walls, with the tip of a nail left embedded for me to find. For what I observed to make sense, the beast must have been a hulking giant, but there are no tracks to be found. The best answer remaining is some kind of changeling or shapeshifter we're dealing with. An absurd answer, magic and witchcraft. But I'm familiar with such beings. Very familiar. My allies entered the house to perform a blasphemously false ritual on the dead girl's room. Samuel impersonated a priest to lead the mock congregation. The distraction was successful. George burgled his way into the walls and found himself in a labyrinthine layer of tunnels that led him face to face with the Faustian devils behind the Waitwell's dealings. The unclean ones. George's allegiance is easy enough to buy, and he emerged from the subterranean layer with a better understanding of the things. They demand payment in the form of corpses, and if they're not given Clarice, then they'll wreak havoc and destruction on the whole town. From there, Wince dug into the family history in the town hall. He found himself on the trail of another suspicious person who'd been doing the same, initialed A.B. George and Sam traveled to the city to meet with the Waitwell's black sheep, Temperance. She pointed them towards the family doctor, who's only served them for the last 3 years, following the unexplained disappearance of their previous one. His name? Abernathy Bronwyn, A.B. Matches assisted me in acquiring a hunting dog from the local sportsman's club, Baxter. She treated him well, and we were able to get him tracking the tufts of Clarice's hair we found at the scene. It pulled and pulled us towards the house. I swore at it and tried to pull it away. In my imagination, the hound would guide us away from the property to the beast's lair, perhaps a cave in the woods. We relented and let Baxter lead us inside of the house, disregarding the butlers and servants who didn't want us there. Instead of guiding us to the girls' room, though, we were brought to the mother's. The dog went straight for the doctor's medical supplies, knocked over a container full of a strange black powder. In the commotion, I inhaled some and was sent to a realm of nightmares and demons. I awoke on the floor, matches pulled me out of the room, and we escaped from the place together. We've reconvened, but my head isn't fully back yet. When my gaze wanders, I still see the specters that haunted me in that drug-fueled vision.
Excellent, excellent. And I believe we'll start out today with the group Uh, unless I'm mistaken, you are planning to visit Dr. Abernathy tonight. Is that correct?
I think that weren't we trying to break into his house when he wasn't there?
That's certainly an option.
Hey, listen, I know a great person for doing a job just like that.
But his name happened to be George.
Hey, you seem like you know him too.
I mean, there'll probably be a reason why he's out of his house and at uh, the the uh, the weight wells.
Well, as we understand, he doesn't seem to be doing his duties, so to speak, tending to the family now that the girl's dead.
Well, what do you guys want to do? How do you want to handle it? Do you want to just visit him directly? It kind of tips our hand that we know that he's up to something.
I prefer the first option.
Depends on what we say to him, I guess.
What'd you do with the body?
Hey, nice to meet you. My name's George.
Your girlfriend's looking a little peaked. Yeah.
Yeah, if there was a way for us to find his motivations.
Hey, I'm all for breaking in and finding his diary or whatever.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, even if we called him on the phone and pretended to be somebody from the house and said, we need you to come out, that would give us, how far away are their houses? Is it 15, 20, 30 minutes?
His house isn't terribly like deep into town or anything. We'll say maybe it's not that big of a town, so yeah, you can get to his house pretty easily. It's on the cheaper side of town, and it's an apartment.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. It didn't make much sense that a private doctor, would have
right,
just an apartment.
right. Yeah, and it's the kind of apartment where you'd have like somebody, the landlord essentially out front in like the office sort of thing, making sure everything's on the up and up. But you know,
Practically, it's going to be tricky.
yeah, right. But yeah, let's we'll cut there because I like that as a maybe you'll go and scope it out tonight. And looking at the exterior of the building, think rundown 3-story structure. Some of the brickwork up top looks a little loose, in fact. Like this
There a
probably
fire
hasn't
escape?
been. Yeah, there's a fire escape. It also looks a little maybe neglected at this. Lots of trash in the alleyways between buildings. Um, and
This seems like my kind of place.
yeah, George, you probably live. He may be your next door neighbor. I don't know, but similar sort of circumstances. And
Hey,
you have
hey,
his.
Sam. How would you mind giving me a little boost?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, you know his address, so you can kind of do the math on which window is probably his. And boosting up, George, you can get a grip. This is your job. This is what you do. You can look inside, and it looks like a fairly mundane sort of doctor's office. Like there are obvious places where he's been working on like compounds and maybe like a small lab with beakers and whatnot, but nothing particularly fancy or well tended. There's a nice radio over in the corner by a seat, and you're not seeing anything particularly wild. It's dark inside. He's
No lights
probably
on.
asleep. Yeah, he's probably asleep at this point.
Well, hopefully he's a deep sleeper.
You can get a layout of the inside, maybe.
I want to get the window open.
Yeah, pretty easy. Creaks open, and give Mr. Black and Mr. Hill, both of you give me a presence test, please.
15.
Okay.
I want to spend an omen.
Okay.
We're gonna re-roll. Unless you can't re-roll ones in this game.
No, you can. You absolutely can.
I don't want
You don't have infinite omens.
Seems bad.
I would say it's not ideal.
Okay, a 17 is much better.
Okay. Inside Mr. Hill, you are immediately hit with like a kind of herbal spice hint, like maybe like a spiced tea or something. Mr. Black, you'd be familiar with this smell of these strange flowers. But underlying it, there is a faint whiff of rot from within this place. Like he's been trying to cover it almost. Outside Mr. Black, you're looking up at this empty window and you can see into the sky. It is dark. There's not really much light pollution here. And you see something moving and blotting out the stars.
Oh dear. What size? Like larger than a plane?
You'd
Or closer?
think maybe a little bit larger than a motor car. Maybe not quite as big as a bus. Kind of in that in-between state there. A minibus, if you will.
I'm gonna put an arm around Samuel and point and say, "Tell me, are my eyes deceiving me?"
What am I looking at?
I'm not sure.
It's the sky. What do you want to?
With him pointing it out, it is vaguely possible there's something definitely circling up there. And it has to be like extremely dark hued itself. And there's like little glimpses of light, almost like shining off of scales of some kind.
What the hell is that?
That's why it didn't leave any tracks. It flies. It swooped down on the mausoleum. Oh, dear Lord.
I don't know what to say.
It flies?
Like a dragon.
Yeah, and
Does it have like
the others
bat
of you
wings?
can look up. No, there are no wings. It almost appears to like a pond glider, like the spiders that go across the pond. It is skittering across the sky.
Horrifying.
I don't even know what to do. If we just sit there, it just keeps going in circles. That's all we can say.
Yeah, it seems like it's staking out the place.
If it starts to get bigger because it's coming closer, I'm gonna scream.
Okay. Back inside. George, what are you doing?
Oh, snooping around, looking for where he's stashed the body, obviously, in his fucking apartment.
Okay.
Follow the nose.
Give me an agility just for a stealth sort of roll.
I like omens. Do you like spending omens?
I love it when people spin omens.
Yeah.
Because you start with 5 and you don't get them back.
Okay.
Massive success.
Sorry, math is hard. Just because I have a -1 DR, I guess.
Yep. From
And
heavy
then I got
clothes.
a +1 DR from the.
Yep. Flat.
They cancel each other out.
Yep. You won a 12.
Oh, then I've got plenty. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. 18.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know why I was
incredibly
sorry.
quiet.
I had these fancy little metal dice, but I couldn't tell if it was an 18 or a 13 for a while. So I'm like
They're
just staring at my
suspense
die,
dice.
just like, what the fuck am I looking at? Sorry about that. That 8 looks so much like that 3.
Yeah, I like it. You're pretty stealthy then. You know where to step in the room. You're avoiding creaky hardwood floors. And it's not too difficult to find the closet that the smell is emanating from. And gliding it open, you see that there are a number of flowers just kind of piled on the floor, and the body of Clarice angled back, arms crossed over her chest, eyes closed in the closet. The smell of decay is faint. She hasn't been dead for that long, but it is starting to get there.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to relocate you real quick. Whoop.
And when you touch her, her eyes open and just stare at you.
I'm going to pick her up.
Yep. You pick her up. She's pretty light. She was sick in life, so she has not gained weight in death. You fireman carry onto the back. You feel something from her mouth dribbling down your back.
Where you like that out?
Wince doesn't like it. And
Do I think I could fit with her back through the window?
yeah, you think you probably
Okay.
could. Yeah, you're pretty adept at getting in and out of windows with bags of loot for some reason.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not the first time I've carried a body out a window and onto a fire escape.
Yes. Outside, concurrent with I'll just pick up this body. Boy, that thing in the sky is skittering a lot closer, a lot faster.
I'm pulling out my shotgun.
Yeah, I don't think it's that kind of
doing that.
shotgun.
I'm looking up. What did George steal? What's he got over his back?
I sure
That
hope this
thing's
thing
getting
is.
closer, guys.
I sure hope this thing ain't a dragon because I got fire to deal with it.
It's
How,
a spider dragon.
Okay, so we're in an alleyway, right?
Yes.
Between buildings.
Yes.
Okay. Is it more city blocks around us, or
Yeah. Think like clotheslines between buildings. Shuttered fruit stands outside. This is probably a well-traveled area.
Yeah, not
Enough
much for
room for a
cover.
car in the alley, or just like 6 feet between.
I'd say you could fit a car, but it'd be pretty tight. Which maybe that's good for you. Maybe it'll stop this thing.
Oh.
Easy peasy.
That thing's getting closer, guys.
It's do or die.
Okay. In that case, do or die time. Somebody roll me a d6.
Oh no.
Who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna do it? Who's taking the group's life in their hands?
Well, am I separate from the group at this point?
You are separate from the group until you go out the window.
Gotcha. All right.
I rolled a 4.
So you guys don't get my bonus to your initiative.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, a 4 is good. You will have the first whack at this thing as it crests down the alleyway, and you can fully see it is fully scale covered, arms almost locust like, but the face is kind of humanoid in a very disturbing way, but covered in almost like black fingernails. And it's just skittering down the side of this building. It doesn't look happy.
I'm going to fire center of mass.
All right, go ahead and make
I'll say, cover your ears, boys, and I'll fire center of mass.
Bam! I love it.
What do I roll?
I believe presence.
Presence.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
an
range attacks.
Yep.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Technically, I got a 20
Excellent.
plus 1. So,
All right. Go ahead and I believe that's double damage, if I remember the rules right, which I don't promise I do.
and I don't know what the damage is on my gun.
Uh-oh. A shotgun should be D10 plus 2 damage.
10 plus 2.
Yep. And it will be an action to reload after 2 shots. It's that kind of two barrel
That's,
sort of situation.
6 plus 2, 8.
8 damage.
And then you said times 2?
Oh, yeah. Times 2. 16.
16.
You blow almost immediately a pretty good sized chunk out of this creature's shoulder. One of its arms twists and like snaps against the wall. It doesn't like that. What are the other 3 down in the alley doing?
So I have, thanks to my bartender specialty, I have Molotovs. And during the first round, during my first turn in each combat, I may throw 2 Molotovs per action. So Matchstick just out of her vest, just dual Molotovs thrown at this thing as it's coming down at us.
I love it.
So I'll throw both of those.
Don't
Ooh.
miss.
The first one is only a 10, so I think that
Okay.
that one goes a little high. It soars over it. I'm like, It stuck it down. Okay, the second one is 16 though.
Okay. The first one goes a little askew and shatters on the side of the building, and that will be a problem for the fire department.
It's a brick building, right? So
Yeah, it's a brick building. How flammable
Also-
could it possibly be?
I have Philostrium Strut because of a matchstick, so fires that I start are +2 DR to just extinguish and deal +1 damage.
Yeah, that's the pickle of the situation.
Okay. It says that my Molotovs deal +1 damage and +1 bleed, and the fire they engulf targets and deals +2 damage at the end of each round. But what is the base damage for a Molotov?
A
You have
base
that?
damage for a
Okay.
Molotov. I'm sure it's right here in front of my eyeballs. Well, that's a flamethrower. That's
No.
not quite the same thing.
No.
Molotov. One D4 damage
Okay.
and set target on fire.
Sweet. Ooh, okay. So that is 3 plus the 1, so that's 4 damage. Plus it's 4 damage, 1 bleed, and then whatever damage it does at the end of the round, it's +2 because of my
Oh, nice.
specialty.
Okay. Okay.
But that's 2 out of my 6 gone.
I mean, that said, it splashes against this thing, the liquid scarring up, and you can see fully this like almost armor that it has on. It does seem to take damage, but it's less effective than the shotgun blast, unfortunately.
This thing's got some kind of armor or hide.
we see windows all over the city winking on us.
Well, the shotgun alone would have done that.
Yeah.
Now the fire.
Samuel or Mr. Black, what are you doing?
Well,
Yell at
Mr. Black
Vince to
isn't jumping
reload.
right into action. It's I'm back against one of the walls, clutching my cane, seeing how this goes for a little bit.
Yep, and yelling at Wince to reload. I only have a cane sword, so I think they're out of range for me at the moment until they get a little
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
reloading, but it takes an action, so that's my next one.
Okay.
Load faster.
Well, I thought you get 2 shots because it's a sawed off.
Yeah, you get another shot next round. And then it's the third round you need to reload. So you're good for now.
Because I would have probably just emptied the gun, but in that moment,
if
whatever.
you want to do it, I won't argue.
No, we're cool. I'll do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I like it. This thing is skittering down the side of the wall, slightly spreading fires as it goes that are probably just catching trash, catching like the clotheslines. And it's going to do 2 attacks, because that's the kind of thing it is. On the exterior, Samuel, you'll be the first one, and I'm sorry, Wince, you are the second. So both of you, go ahead and give a agility test, please.
Okay.
As the GM, I don't roll. That's your guys' problem.
I got a
Oh,
20,
no.
and I got a +1 on agility.
Ooh.
And I got a 3. So I am going to use an omen to re-roll.
All right. I love it. Let me look up
And
the
I got
critical
a-
defense.
I got a 19 plus 1, so 20, but not a natural 20.
Not a natural, but still pretty
I
dang
roll
good.
out of the way as it comes at me.
I love it. Yep, you're out of the way. Samuel, you may either make a free attack, get extra defense until your next turn, or something else. Pitch me something. What's Samuel do in this moment?
Let's do a free attack. I have my cane sword, so let's see what we can do with this thing.
I love it.
What's the roll on that? Because in damage,
It should be strength and then your cane sword. If I look at the weapons,
right, strength is 16, so I rolled that, and then
D6 damage and 1 bleed when drawn.
So
I assume you're drawing the sword.
Yep, I had already drawn it as defense, but
Perfect.
What's the what do I roll for damage? Sorry.
Strength. Roll strength to see if you hit, and then a
that.
D6 for damage.
Okay, D6. 3.
Oh, all right. Unfortunately, this you're skittering across it, leaving a trail of fire in your midst. But you have both avoided your attacks, which is the real good thing because it's smashing down, breaking brickwork. Inside Mr. Hill, you're hearing this outside, and I would like you to roll a D6 as well.
Yeah, that's a 4, and I get a +1 to initiative, so
Excellent.
that's a 5.
It sounds like whoever was in the next room sleeping is getting up, and they're about to be in this room. But you have a split second.
I'm going out into the apartment building. I'm not going out the window.
Okay.
I do not want to get involved whatever the fuck's happening out there. So hopefully he goes to look at the window and not follow me out the front door. But we'll see.
I like that. So are you trying to just bust through, or are you actually trying to real quick unlock, sneak out?
I'm trying to be as sneaky as possible.
Oh, let's see that agility.
Okay. Can I actually pass a roll on the first time? That's an 11. So that's
not quite enough. Unless
I spend an omen.
That's enough. All right. What's that sneaky maneuver look like as you exit into the hallway?
So I have the body over my shoulder, and I basically, so she's over the one shoulder, and with a move that I'm a little too skilled at, I slide out the little privacy extra lock on the chain, and unlock the door with one motion with the one arm, and then I just rotate so that she goes out in the hallway, and I just basically spin out of the room and shut the door behind me. Very fluid.
Right. I love it. It clicks shut behind you. You hear steps come into the room, and the steps quickly go to the window, since that's obviously where you would have come from. And for the others outside, you saw the doctor at the funeral. He looks like he was wearing his nighttime clothes. I don't know. He probably doesn't have the cap, but I always imagine old timey, the sleep cap. He looks like he's blinking, like his vision's not too good, but he didn't grab glasses. and he just
Roll for not
shouts,
really.
"No, don't take her, please! I'm helping!" And disappears, just like winks out of existence. And I need Matches. Give me a agility test, please.
Uh-oh. That's an 8. I'm gonna spend an omen to re-roll that.
Okay. Uh, how does Maggie's reflexes manage to avoid a tackle from a teleporting man?
Wow.
What's
Yeah,
your
'cause
Nightcrawler defense?
the reroll is an 18. I guess
Perfect.
like she's been in quite a few fights before. Like she's been in some fights in back alleys. And so just feeling the whoosh of like something like coming up at her,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
as if she was fighting multiple people and like suddenly there was somebody behind her and she just dodged out of the way. It's just that instinct of like, oh, and it's like, where did he come from?
Yep.
Like as she just dodged out of the way.
It looks like this man in pajamas just ran down the alleyway and barely like missed you. It's the doctor. And he kind of staggers and hits a trash can on its way past. You don't think he's particularly used to fighting necessarily? Doesn't seem like it's his bailiwick, but it is.
Hey, buddy, what gives?
Hey, we're back. But it is the four of your turn.
So, same order. I go first.
Any order you want.
If the giant cockroach is near us, and I rolled out of its way, I'm going to try to turn the barrel almost against its abdomen
I
and
love it.
pull the trigger.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it a DR 10 for this one since you're so dang close to this. That presence is coming.
So DR10 means that
You need a 10 or above to hit it.
okay. And I got a 6.
Would
I'm
you
gonna
like to
spend
spend
another-
an omen? Yeah,
I'll
an
spend
omen would
another
reduce the difficulty by 4, so you could just pass at this point, right?
Okay,
you don't.
I'll do that
you don't
then.
have to do a reroll. All right, roll damage. A D10 plus 2.
8 plus 2, 10.
Okay, that's probably going to be enough. Yeah, even with that, how does that look like as Wince absolutely executes some horrible keratin beast?
Kind of like from Starship Troopers. I put the gun up against it and pull the trigger, and its
I just
abdomen
watched that.
explodes, and it throws green goo all over everything around. And the creature just crashes to the ground.
Yup. It's scraping on brick. It's noisy. What about Samuel, Mr. Black, and Maggie? What are you guys doing?
Stabbing at it,
Cockroaches
just
are
to
big
make
up
sure.
here.
Get the doctor.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
Samuel stabbing the creature. All right, how are you getting the doctor?
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to grab him, tackle him.
Okay, go ahead and make an agility for this, I think.
All right.
That feels agility.
17 plus 1.
Okay. You tackle him, you knock him down. It's going to be tough for him to do things under you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to restrain.
Yeah, yeah. And he's pushing back, but doesn't immediately seem like he's kind of got doughy arms. Maggie, what about you?
I guess I probably don't want to throw a Molotov on him if he's tussling with Mr. Black. So I'm would
But they're
yeah.
so flammable.
I know, but I don't want to burn my friend. So I'm gonna pull out my knife. I got like a little switchblade. And I'm gonna try and well, listen. I want to. I want to burn the guy. I don't want to burn Mr. Black. So I'm gonna try and stab at him with my knife. And I'm like,
Something
hey, buddy, you try and tackle me in an alley, you're gonna get shanked. And ooh, that's a 13.
That'll do it.
Okay, sweet. So that is 2 damage with 1 bleed.
Ooh, very good. Sinks right in his side. He yelps in pain. And I believe that's all 4 as he vibrates under Mr. Black and then disappears. Mr. Black, you kind of like, you fall in the space he used to be. And you can hear splashing down the alleyway, like somebody's like hurriedly getting to their feet and running.
Devil?
Where the hell did he go?
It's like he can appear and disappear like down the street. Like how does he
Like a
how's he doing
wizard.
that?
Some sort of magician.
Mm.
Then George comes out and says, "You're not going to
Yeah.
believe what I've got."
Yeah.
Let's stand up.
Yeah.
Everything.
Inside, is we'll keep in turn order just in case you want to do something to give chase or whatever. But Mr. Hill, you're on the landing. You can see there's other, buildings around. A door or two is poking open with people looking out because there was a shotgun shot a second ago. But it seems like most people were asleep, so you have a little bit of time before everybody hits the door.
I'm scurrying out of the building as fast as I can.
Yep. There's a lady at the front desk who's looking worried and sees you go, "Hey!" But scurry, you're out into the alleyway. And what's the group doing? You've reunited. George has a body on his back. There's an unfortunate
Jesus
liquid.
Christ, don't you know I was trying to sneak around? Wake up the whole damn neighborhood. We gotta
We
go.
pointed the giant cockroach.
Yeah, well, look at the thing.
Yeah,
in front.
the burning cockroach.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I guess, given that guy can teleport, even though matches wouldn't call it that, I'm assuming that I can't try and chase him down and get into Molotov range.
You absolutely can. He did not go that far away.
Yeah, he's doing short jumps at a time.
I think he knows
Exactly.
something. We should grab him.
I think so too.
Interrogate him.
Okay, well, maybe if I put him on fire, he'll have to stop and put it out, and then I'll give us a chance, right? So I'm gonna try and catch up to him and see if I can toss another Molotov.
Let's try to subdue him first.
Yeah, careful not to kill the man. You already fucked him up pretty bad.
All right. So Maggie, you're chasing. You're pretty live. You bust out the alleyway. You can see him huffing and puffing down the street, bare feet.
All right, I'll throw a rock at him since everyone. I'm not allowed to set fire to the man. Apparently,
Hit him in the ankle. He'll fall.
So I'm gonna try and throw a rock at him.
Okay.
That is only a 7. I'll spend an omen on this. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what the dice say again.
Yeet.
No, that's a 2 this time. So that's only a 6. So I chuck a rock, but he's too far away.
Run
Sam,
past and go, "You suck at throwing rocks."
Yeah, it's almost like they are my thing.
They're not on fire.
Right.
Mr. Brown, is there anything you are attempting?
I'll try to see if I can run past him and see if I can catch up and tackle him. I'm probably not going to be able to, but at least I can maybe catch up with him. If I can run him down.
Absolutely. Yeah, give it agility.
Agility. Oh, and that 20.
My, you're just chaining them today. Absolutely. What would you like your bonus to be? You can catch up. You can tackle him. The world's your oyster. What would you like?
This is faceplant tackle moment.
Okay. I love that. Go ahead and roll a damage on that. And I believe as your class, you should be a little even better at this.
1d6. I got a -2. Well, no, that's for clothing. Never mind. 1d6.
That sounds right. Check your specialties. You might also do extra damage.
Oh, I have unarmed attack +1, so I got a 2.
Perfect. All right. I'll say though, with your critical success, you kunk and you hear his head bounce against the street, and he's out.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit on his back and yell at the rest of them. I got him.
Pile him
What
in
do
the
you
car.
do?
We got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I like
Come
it.
on, Wins. Help me grab this guy and let's go.
Excellent. Grab, toss.
We can
Clarice
take him to
body.
my.
Oh yeah. Where are you going?
We can take him to my
Mausoleum?
cabin. It's secluded. Nobody will.
I think
We'll
that's a
find
good
us there
idea.
if we're gonna
The body is
interrogate
dead.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you can zoom out of town. You're hearing the fire, the sirens that they have, the little wind up ones starting to go. As you exit town towards Wince's cabin, what's kind of the feel of this area? Abandoned cars?
like
Dockside
Um,
dogs.
a couple of old water heaters laying outside.
Yep.
Yeah, it's almost a bit of a junkyard. It's in the middle of the woods. Of course, there's nothing really growing other than pine trees, and the ground is all a foot deep in pine needles, which makes me worry about matches because the whole forest could go up with one misplaced match. But the cabin is an old log cabin. It was here before I got there.
Nice.
But I've made it practical. There's fishing gear and there's hunting gear and there's wood piled up outside, and it's not exactly clean, but it's secluded. Nobody bothers me.
Yeah, I like that. As your vehicle sputters up the road, it's old timey thing, so it's a little loud.
And there's a rope, so
Yeah, you're hearing noises in the thing, but yeah, you can easily bind him up and sit him down because he
I'll
is
do a chair.
out. Clarice is still, her eyes are tracking people. She doesn't seem like she's moving a lot other than that, but she is absolutely looking at all of you eventually.
Lay her there on the table, not on my bed, but lay her on the
What's
table.
that?
Obviously, she's not dead.
Is she?
She's dead.
She smells pretty dead to me.
Yeah, she
When-
looks dead aside from the fact that her eyes are moving.
Well, she hasn't bathed. That's why she stinks like that. But
I think she's pretty dead.
Clarice,
All
are you
right.
dead?
Is she-
Clarice, blink once if you're dead. Blink twice if you're dead. Blink 3 times
If you're dead.
if you're dead. I think you're dead, Clarice. You got to stop acting like you're not dead. It'll make this
the problem
easier.
is, to be fair, she doesn't blink. So I guess that's like saying she's alive.
Is she warm or is she cold?
She's cold.
She's
as
cold,
the grave.
like
Let's
carrying
treat her
a
like
fish, kind of. Not really,
let's-
but similar in a way.
let's treat her as if she's gravely ill. I'll throw a blanket over her.
Gravely ill.
Gravely ill.
Good sense of humor, Winston.
But she's dead cold. Like I know her eyes. are
She's
moving,
dead and cold.
but her
Is she-
eyes are moving, George.
Matches. Well, I didn't fight the giant cockroach from space. I've seen some shit today.
To be fair, we don't know if it
dead-
was from space.
A dead
Is
girl
she
moving her
breathing?
eyes around.
So we hold up a mirror to her mouth.
Yeah.
She's not breathing.
She is not breathing.
I'm telling you,
no
I-
pulse. Yep.
I've seen more dead bodies than maybe most of you.
The hell
She's dead.
is that doctor trying to do? Has he somehow trapped her soul inside of her dead body?
Well, what do we do now?
Blink once if your soul is trapped.
I think this is a good time for maybe, a slap of Abernathy, and he starts to come around. Oh, where is she? Where is she?
Don't try to get away. We'll catch you.
Why'd you tackle me, you fucker?
You stole Clarice!
Well, you stole her first.
Yeah.
She's right here. What's going on?
She's right. And he's like moving, and maybe he catches a glimpse of her under the blanket, and that seems to calm him down a little bit. You're meddling with things you don't understand. It's a very delicate process that I'm going into to bring her back. To bring her back. She is a beautiful soul, and I can save her.
But the thing is, listen, we've got more than one client who wants her in the current dead state.
What? No. The family will be happy once I bring her back, I'm sure.
You're the one meddling in things you don't understand, Doc.
No, I understand. I've been trained. The Noble Order of Doctors. I've learned from them. I learned their ways, to tries to gesture towards her to save someone.
Have you been drinking some bad hooch? Like, no doctor I know can bring somebody back from the dead, like when they're cold dead.
Well, it's
maybe you need to start from the beginning. Tell us what the fuck is going on. What are the things that are living under the house, and what was that thing up in the sky?
Under the house? What do you mean?
Yeah, the things that live under the house.
Shut up! He doesn't fucking know. Or does he? He read the book. He read the book.
Let him tell us. He knows everything.
What?
You've been researching the family.
Yeah. Yes. It's a beautiful family. I saw a picture of Clarice once, and I realized she's magnificent. And
why were you researching the family in the first place, my friend?
Well, I saw her picture in the paper, and she shone through. Even then, her radiance. She is.
Doctor, are you?
I don't think he knows about our clients.
No,
He's
he
some
doesn't.
kind of a pervert.
No, there's nothing sexual about this. She is pure and untainted in this world, and it's something we should be protecting. Damn it!
Hold on. Wince and Samuel, you were the closest to that bug. That didn't have claws. That wasn't the beast.
Yeah, it had the same kind of claws. Yeah.
Okay.
It was an insect.
Thing. Kind of.
What's with your cockroach from space? Did you pay it to open the mausoleum?
Certain sacrifices were made, yes, but I have control
and define sacrifice.
Yeah.
Torch, let him talk. Let him tell us.
It's nothing. No one that will be missed, certainly. And my pursuit is a noble one, I'll have you know. So, if I need to summon a messenger of, the flautist, who cares? Who cares?
Of the who? What?
The powder.
Yes. And he's kind of moving. Yes, you've seen it too. Yes.
What is that stuff? Where does it come from?
It's a carefully made concoction. The order we've come up with it. I'm gesturing with my hands. He does not. That would be wild if he was just moving outside the ropes. No. It is a concoction they have that will let you see to commune with the flautist. Did he say anything to you?
He pointed.
No matter. It's not every time that something of great import is told, and sometimes you learn things, magics. You understand?
Dosing the family with this stuff.
No. Just Otillie.
Just Tilly.
Why?
She was always on the edge of madness to begin with. This was an easy way to dip a toe in the waters. and see, what kind of insights she might glean. She's quite, she's insightful, and she'll talk.
Being gullible.
Kind of does the potato nod.
You're not an actual medical doctor, are you?
No, I am. I had a degree.
Had.
And
Past tense.
I think just getting the degree once is enough. Thank you. I don't care if it gets revoked.
They revoked his medical license.
So you're telling us that you're trying to bring her back from the dead?
Yes. Is she still looking?
Yeah, her eyes are moving.
Still, we haven't disrupted the process that much. I could continue if you just give me. He's kind of scooching around a little bit at this.
No, I don't think there's anything we're continuing here, pal.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe we got the wrong bad guy. I mean, I don't care much for Clarence or whatever the hell his name is.
I don't give a shit about Clarence either, but those things want what's been promised to them, and they're going to be mad as hell if they don't get it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
First they said the
You
family.
don't stay out of this, Doc. Meddling in things you don't understand.
First they told me the family would pay, then they told him that the whole town would.
Tell the doc what's going on. I mean,
No. Brown went. Did that thing obey you? You said you summoned it.
Yes. I had it watch the apartment while I slept. A guard
those
dog.
things are just beyond the veil, and you can pull them.
Just implies that is, something just anyone could do. But yes, I can exert control over them.
are you a wizard or a? Are you a wizard or a?
I would say that I know certain magics that the noble order has taught me, and I use them for the betterment of humanity by
bringing your sexual fascination.
It's not sexual. Damn it.
And by that you mean sacrificing people to summon a servitor to guard you while you sleep is bettering humanity.
In service of resurrection. Think of the good she could do in the world. What?
Don't disappear on us, or we'll hunt you down. But I sort of get everybody to gather over, and I'm like, so this is what it seems to me. The doc was trying to save her. She died. He's trying to bring her back.
Yeah.
Because she's some sort of pure soul. He doesn't seem to know that the things in the house made a deal with the I keep missing their name. The Waitwells.
Yeah.
And the Waitwell monsters also want the girl. So in a way, he's protecting her from them.
He doesn't know that.
Listen, he couldn't fucking keep her alive. You think he can bring her back from the dead?
I don't have any faith that she's coming back. It probably won't be her.
Her eyes are moving.
She was dead when they buried her, and now she's not completely dead.
I mean, I don't like this guy. But
and what? You think she's going to have a clean bill of health when he brings her back?
I think she might. I think he might know how to do it.
He's
a wizard.
I don't know about that.
Wizard.
I don't know about
He's a wizard.
Yeah, sure. He can teleport. He can sacrifice people to summon some fucking insect flying thing. But if he can bring somebody back, she might just be a walking corpse.
He didn't say sacrifice people. He said sacrifices.
No, he
said no one who will be missed wins.
He said nobody.
Listen to all the words people say in conversation.
We could ask.
He's a madman.
How long it will take,
George,
and what the cost is.
George, you want to give the body back to those things under the house because you made a deal with them.
Bingo. I think it's a better deal than whatever. What? She's already dead. It's not like she's fully back to life. I mean, we just give her to the things under the ground.
And besides, Abernathy's probably that dark figure she kept writing about in her diaries. I bet you that frickin' thing Skank was coming in the middle of the night.
Nah, I think it's unfortunately, Samuel, I think my new business partners were the ones visiting her at night.
I think
I think her to the mausoleum.
I think her dad had every intention to sacrifice her in the first place.
I think that Thomas.
What if we cut out the compromise? Fuck Samuel Waitwell, but we can still there's another place we could deposit her back to our newfound friends, Fourth and Elm.
Your friends.
Our friends. I take care of my friends.
Was part of your deal, George, that you had to deliver her, or just
anybody?
No. But what I'm saying is, if we want to protect the town, we give
I think
her...
we should protect. Well, I don't think she should have died in the first place. That was her father's doing. I think we should bring her back.
I agree, but apparently they said that it would be the family that had to pay. Now apparently it's the whole town. And I mean, I kind of like living here.
But maybe George can appease them with his other.
No, they want the girl. I mean, we just look, Wince, this is who says maybe being dead's really great, being alive kind of sucks.
I'm going to throw my hands up and say, does anybody want coffee? And I'm going to go over and start coffee.
Sure.
Maybe we let him try, and then after that, we kill him and send him down to Fourth and Elm, the doctor.
Murderers.
We don't have to kill him, Samuel.
Say that a little louder for him.
He's also got allies, obviously.
We just have to give them the girl. We don't even have to go back to Clarence or whatever. We just have to give the girl to them, which we can do through other means.
You'd explain to him that situation, too, that he picked the wrong girl. He picked something that belonged to somebody else.
I hesitate to trust anything that the wizard can do, but we have to think about the poor, sweet girl. What if Thomas was here? He would do anything to bring his sister back. We could at least look into his
Thomas
ritual.
Ain't here, is he?
We're here.
She's not exactly
Thomas's
sweet
behalf.
right now.
Listen, take a deep breath, Edmund. A good, strong sniff. You smell that? That's the smell of death. She's dead.
We could also learn from this guy. He can bring people back from.
We could at least
we could learn all sorts of things from the things that live underground. We could be rich as kings. What are we talking about? She's already dead.
Like, the easiest course would be to murder this man and return the girl to the tomb.
We don't have to fucking kill him, guys. I mean, he's seeing our faces. It would be the wise thing to do. I agree with you there. But for Wince's sake, we don't have to.
Wouldn't it be better to make a deal with him up some?
A deal with who? Him?
No, you made a deal with the other ones. Why not make a deal with him too? He's a powerful.
I make a deal
wizard
with non-human entities that can see the future, not this schmuck. Okay. A man with a revoked medical license who couldn't keep a girl alive, who now wants to bring her back. Like, I think he's got his priorities wrong about the value of medicine and when you're supposed to apply it. I think you're supposed to apply it while they're still alive.
Maybe we do make a deal. Maybe we see if he can bring her back to life. If he doesn't, we'll feed him to the.
Why bring her back? If we bring her back to life, everything's bad. Do you understand that?
If he fails, he gets
no, but we don't want to let him even have the chance of success, because if he succeeds, we're fucked, Samuel.
No,
we're not.
They can have her after she dies of old
again.
age.
Oh, but this process might ruin. They're all about the purity of the vessel. It might already be too late. Well, I don't want it to do any more damage than he's already done.
Or we could take the fight to
she's
them.
Not corrupt. She's pretty corrupted.
I'm not fond of an entity that's threatening our town. I don't think we should be making decisions based off of the fear we have for them.
Oh, I think we very much should.
I'm going to walk over to the dock and just say, what sort of things do you need to continue?
What is the cost?
Well, I had some herbs and whatnot, but I suspect you would be able to source those pretty well. Honestly, I just need a little bit of time, and
Time as in time, or time as in the time?
both. Yes, both would be
Growing out in the
good.
garden.
And he's definitely taking a long time to think of how to broach this next topic. Hypothetically, if there was someone you all didn't like,
We're looking at him.
You're talking about human sacrifice?
yeah,
All right, Wins. I think we've heard enough.
Wait, that would just
a
give,
life for life.
George-
Think of the balance.
George,
I had
that
a
would just
neighbor
give you an
picked out.
extra body. It would give you, George, an extra body
No,
to give to the
Wins.
guys.
I have an extra body. He's sitting in this chair right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. Just think, my neighbor downstairs. He's so loud and he's rude. No one would miss him. We can go back at any moment and it's just a flick of the knife.
That's probably true.
Why
do
are we
know
making
that the
deals with
girl
this
comes
man?
back? Is your Wizards Guild, have they brought other people back before?
I'm sure. Yes,
But you don't know.
I've not engaged in those, but look, her eyes move, and it's
could
just
be-
the first day in the process.
She could be an animal. She could be a demon. It might not be the girl.
But isn't that a
See?
risk we have to take?
It's not a risk we have to
No.
take. What do you mean have to? We
No.
just give her to the... Why are we debating this? This man is a madman.
You're the only one with a deal. We don't have any kind of deal.
It doesn't... With a deal... What? Do you want those things getting all upset? Because we might
need
bring
those
back a
things.
demon in her
All
body.
we
She
have
might be
is you
possessed.
telling us.
But you might bring back an angel too.
No, this is... This seems pretty clear cut to me. What do you think, Matches?
I don't know. I mean, it's originally they said just the family. So it's like I don't give a shit about them if they're not paying for it. But if it really has upgraded to the town, that's what I'm concerned with. I mean, like I said, I kind of like my little setup I got going here. I like bartending. I like stirring up a little trouble where I can and dodging the police. And I can't do that if this place doesn't exist anymore, or some fucking pile of rubble, or taken over by weird fucking spirit who know what's it's that are in the floorboards and shit. This is above my head. I just closer to set the thing on fire and call it a day. It
Look,
seems like that's not
compromise,
gonna solve
compromise.
it.
We take her body to Fourth and Elm, and then we let Matches go back and torch the Waitwell place to the ground.
The thing is that we're in an impasse where we can go in two different directions. Maybe we should flip a coin.
We're not flipping a coin over this. We're not doing that, Vince. That's
How do you resolve it if we don't flip a coin?
I vote give democracy. We're Americans, goddammit.
I like
All
that
right,
idea.
then we'll vote. I think that your vote's going to be against you, George.
I vote we take the girl to Fourth and Elm.
And,
I vote we let the doctor try to bring her back.
I vote we deal with the unclean ones.
wait, but okay, hold on. Wait, we gotta
That's not the
clarify what the
question
votes
right
mean. We gotta clarify what the votes mean.
I'm voting unclean ones. Mr. Black is voting unclean ones.
I mean, burning them.
So
Burning them? Oh, God.
Yeah,
I don't want
he's
them into
saying-
my town anymore.
Well, that was the options are go with George's idea or go with letting the guy resurrect the girl. Which way? Who votes which way?
Which way lets me go burn down their house with the things in it?
You can
My
do that
way.
yourself
Yeah,
whenever you
that's-
want to.
yeah,
Do that later.
Okay.
it's free to do. How's
I'm gonna go
Do we
with
help
Vince.
the doc or do we help George?
how's Samuel feeling about this, considering he's more or less been in this state before?
I'm gonna go with Vince.
You got
Let's see if he can bring something back.
you got any like extra information that will help? Because like I guess I'm the tiebreaker here.
But who do we kill?
What
Matches.
are you voting for, Black?
I'm torn. I would.
As you said yourself, Mr. Black,
I offered
bringing her
a
back
coin
might
flip.
not be bringing her back.
It's true. And we have to kill someone.
We don't have the
And somebody
answers,
else has to die. And who's that going to be, Wince? Who's your sacrifice? Who's the human that you're going to trade life for life?
I may vote for it, but I need to know who the sacrifice is first.
On the off chance of not bringing a girl back. No, Wince. You have to make this decision. You want to bring the girl back? Who are you killing personally? I want to make you do it.
Well, I'm voting for saving someone's life, not sacrificing them, and you want to sacrifice life.
No. You are voting to sacrifice. She's already dead.
It requires
She's already
a
dead.
sacrifice to
Wince.
bring her
She
back.
is already.
Wince.
You're saying she's already dead.
Coffee's
It's too
ready.
late. You're the one who wants to go find some person who's currently alive and kill them so we could bring back somebody who might not even be brought back in the right way. She might not even be her.
I'm going to start passing out cups of coffee.
Yeah, that's exactly. This is going to be a
and
long night.
When I go over to the dock, I might just untie one of his hands and hand him a cup of coffee.
Oh, thank you.
No. But
he's not looking to run away.
Who do you have in mind? Who are we to go murder so we might bring back the body of a girl this man finds aesthetically pleasing?
And just
There's
to be
a
clear,
lot of-
it can't be me. I know the spell, so I can't.
That will no
be
shit,
involved with
Doc.
that.
Look, Doc mentioned somebody at his building who he doesn't like, but the truth is there's lots of poor, useless, homeless trash on the streets. There's criminals you could go to a bar and lure a criminal to his death. Who gives a
Okay,
fuck?
if you're gonna just grab some homeless person or criminal, then I'm voting with George. Like,
Thank you.
Like you're just gonna grab one of us. Like you're gonna grab somebody like me or like somebody like George here and sacrifice us so you can maybe bring some bitch back to life. Fuck that. Some other doll? No, I'm with George.
Why don't we, if we're going to sacrifice somebody, why don't we sacrifice Clarence, Mr. Waitwell? He's the one that's been an ass for the whole time.
Well, he's the
that
one who
does seem like
caused
the obvious
problem.
answer to me as well.
So sacrifice Mr. Waitwell to bring back his daughter?
Well, that sounds good to me.
I mean, George,
Here's a
your
good
people
vote.
might be really
This
happy to get rid
man-
of Mr. Waitwell.
This man gave a woman powder to see into another fucking dimension against her will just to see what happens. Why are he's
Mr. Waitwell orchestrated it so that he would sacrifice his own daughter so that he would have
Mr.
money and
Waitwell's
power.
ancestors did that shit, not him.
Yeah, but he knew what was
Right.
going on.
Black, what's your vote? I guess you're the tiebreaker now, actually.
You might not even bring her back. I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, what makes you think that those creatures under the house were
Look,
telling you the truth?
Mr. Edmund,
What are these
Mr.
critters?
Edmund Black.
Yes.
Listen to me. All right. You want to get rid of the creatures. I understand this.
I'll set fire to the house.
You want Clarence gone? But guess what? We could get rid of Clarence. We give these weird things the body. We torch Clarence's place, which will help get rid of them, and then we also kill this fucker because we don't want him around, sacrificing who he sees fit for some of the space cockroaches.
He's gotten my interest is all. I've never seen someone so blatantly throw magic around as he has.
Just take his books.
Books. I don't have books.
How do you do the magic?
He's got a bunch of
The-
colleagues that teach each other.
Yeah, I had learned it from Thom, and I have the powder.
The Society of Doctors.
Mr. Black, why don't you just go directly to the source with all your fucking
Right.
money and go find these people and learn from them directly?
Exactly.
Cut out this guy. We don't need this guy. At no level
Well-
do we need this man.
Wait, what?
Why would they teach you if you killed their colleague?
How would they ever know?
Right.
Are you going to go tell them?
They would know. They're wizards. They would know.
What do you mean?
Okay, you're making a lot of assumptions here.
You're making a lot of
reading,
assumptions too.
Abernathy, reading the room, vehemently agrees that they would definitely know.
Oh yeah.
Someone from the Nova. Oh yes,
Shut up.
but it doesn't take much to say he might be latching on to a hope that he can't back up.
Yeah.
All right, there's one other argument, and that's natural order. Clarice has already died. So
Yeah, as much as I want to see a ritual performed,
people have already
for
grieved, people have
education's
buried
sake.
her.
Yeah. I think the best move would be to return the girl, but use it as bait.
That's my plan.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I'll say to the doc, look, I think that the only option we really have is we have to return the body to where it was. And I know you don't want that to happen, but you're just going to have to wait for some other pure soul to bring back from the dead or whatever you want to do.
I think, especially on hearing some of this conversation, self-preservation is kicking in. And you can see that behind his eyes, he is hesitant, right, to agree to this because he's reverentially looking at Clarice, but at the end he's like, fine. I understand. We can. It's
We're
just
not gonna-
difficult to let her go.
Look, we're not going to kill you. We're going to let you go, but we have no course of action other than this. And we wouldn't mind it if you taught us some of your shit. But
Yeah, so I'll be in contact.
Yes, I'd be happy to. Of course. I suspect I'm out of a job anyways.
well, we're going to have to keep you here until we've finished
Of course. Yes.
what we have to do.
Yes, of course. I can stay put. The coffee's quite nice.
All right, you guys want to take the body back? Do you want me to stay here and watch this guy? Make sure he doesn't disincorporate.
What are you gonna? I mean, why don't we just
Take
knock
the
him
bu-
out or
take-
something?
That's not as easy as you think. I mean, he is tied up, but
I think it's pretty easy.
go
That's right.
go take the body to the alley and then come back here, and then we can all do whatever else you want to do.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right, I'm
Sorry,
All right.
Clarice. Go
Okay.
back to sleep, Clarice.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Pick her up.
Clarice.
Look at the flowers.
Are the lambs still screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, George, if you load her up, is anybody going to meet them as well?
I'll go with
I guess-
George.
So, okay, where are you taking her? You're taking her to your drop?
Yes.
I would like to present her on her plinth as she was, to draw them out and to confront them.
Well, how about you talk to your new magic friend and see if he has any spells to teach you? I'm going to go take care of business. Goodbye.
Yeet.
The matches and Samuel, you're going to go with him.
Yeah.
Sounds like
All right.
it.
Edmund, you stay here with me.
Sure.
We're going to have a little talk with the wizard.
He smiles as we follow the three out to the vehicle. It stinks a little bit. You're probably going to have to wash the seats after whatever he's been feeding her just finished working their way through. But you can easily get back into town. It's a little busier than normal. Seems like there's a fire going on. But you can go to 4th and Elm, and there is like a, we'll say there's actually like a sewer grate there, right? Just you can see the water pouring into it. It's enough that you could lift it up and go within. But there, I mean, it's classic gutter. There's trash everywhere.
All right, I'm going down.
All right. George goes down. What's your light situation?
We still have lanterns from when we went spelunking on the walls.
Okay. I would say you're going down first. You're probably not going to have a lantern and her. So
okay,
you just
I'm carrying her down, and I'll say, matches. I need a lantern.
All right, here.
okay. Yep. Yeah. Just set the sewer on fire. Problem solved. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. Yeah, you are down there with the body. You see that the tunnel here, like there's the sewer tunnel, but it has also been carved out again, very much by hand, it would seem. Kind of like you saw at the house, where at first it looked man-made and then it turned into this tunneled out area. And it is quiet, but you can see this dark tunnel extends past where even the lantern's light can reach.
All right, matches. Samuel, you want to come negotiate or wait here?
I'm coming down. These things talk to me first.
We'll go down too.
Mm-hmm. Splash, splash. And you start to walk down these tunnels, and it's the same thing. Side tunnel, side tunnel. And finally you find yourself in another one of these, more like an amphitheater. It's got a large space. The lantern light doesn't really reach everything. It reeks of dry fur.
All right, well, we got your girl back. Your vessel or whatever.
Echoes. You hear something moving in the darkness. You moved quickly.
I'm efficient.
She yet lives.
No, she's dead cold.
Trickery. Trickery, trickery.
No, so Doc was messing with her.
No matter. We can bring her alive as well.
That's great. I'm going to dump her body down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And you're looking down these tunnels, and George, you had dealt with one before, and you see that same kind of shadowed shape, this almost taxidermied sort of look, dangling fur and flesh, and like there's no meat within it all, and it's moving like it's caught in a tide. These strange poppings of bones. And you get the impression there's a few more hanging around, and they reach out into the light and start to pull Clarice away.
One thing I will point out, the Waitwells do not seem like reliable partners.
A deal is a deal. We will not disrupt our pattern unless they do. Will you wish to see her once we are complete?
I'm all right. Thanks.
Complete?
Once they are cleansed, made perfect in the eyes of your God.
I'm good, but thank you.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I like that. Maggie looks like she's thinking.
What if I don't believe in God?
You do not even know your God.
Oh, I believe in God. I'm a God-fearing American, as I said the first time.
No.
God-fearing.
If you knew him, you would be like us. Cursed. You do not know the gifts he has given you.
I never said no. I said believe. Faith and knowledge are separate things, all right?
I think Match is gonna stay behind and watch. I gotta know. I gotta know before I do what I'm thinking about doing.
Excellent. This way. But do not make it too light. You do not wish to see us.
Well, good luck, Matches.
Now I'll catch up with you in a sec.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And they'll lead Matches away down the tunnel. Lantern, I assume. You can feel these things behind you and in front of you. And this is going to take quite a while for them to reach the spot. So let's jump back to the house. It seems like this Abernathy has agreed to you that he understands, but he has also clearly gotten onto the idea that like there's something else afoot that he is unaware of, and he's trying to ask questions. Yeah.
But look, Doc. I mean, I regret that we're all involved in this weirdness, and I'll pretty much tell him what I know or what I think I know, that there's some sort of entities that live under the house, under graveyards and stuff. And they've made a deal with the weight wells in ancient times that they would have prosperity if they give their dead to them. Every weight well has always come back to the property and been buried there. And they were threatening a disaster to the entire town if they didn't get the body back. And that's what this was all about. But I mean, we weren't unaware that there was such a thing as wizards and magic and shit. So
you get the impression, and just to save a lot of talking, he believes you. He had no idea about any of this. Like, right. Absolutely none. It was just bad luck on his part, you think. But he starts blathering about the Noble Order of Doctors, how they followed the flautist. It's all this yakking. You start to realize that once he's comfortable, he'll talk for a while.
Yeah. And I'm telling him too that, I mean, I'm suddenly fascinated. I've lived most of my life solitary because I don't believe in the average society. And I can offer him a quiet, private place out in the middle of the woods where he and his people can, do what they need to, as long as he teaches me some of the shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious.
Yes.
And Edward.
Yes, I could absolutely. If you want to take the night, I could teach you a spell. What kind? What kind?
How were you transporting from one place to another?
Yeah, that was a neat trick.
Yes, I could teach you that, but it is not without its dangers. I'm loath to just use it blindly. But yes, I can I can teach you that. It would work better if I had the powder.
Well, we're not threatening you. You
No, no,
understand?
no, no, no. It helps to move along the mind. You understand? To see
Do we
the
have the
space.
powder?
We don't. So it's you intoxicate yourself and it helps you cast.
Yes, you listen to this. I can give you the basics, but like the understanding is difficult, if that makes sense. I can attempt it.
Hmm.
But up to
okay.
you. We don't need the dust. I can try and teach you without it. He see, like he's seeing the hesitation and he's doing that.
Yeah.
I can try. It just will be more difficult.
Well, we don't expect to learn something in 5 minutes. Why don't you talk to us? Tell us what about it, and
Okay.
it's going to take them a while to get back into town and do whatever they're going to do.
I like it. Yeah, he will absolutely start teaching you how to teleport short distances. And yeah, this will take the entire night, and we'll be making a. We'll just do it now. Make a stability roll as he
Nice.
starts talking.
Stability.
Ooh, I rolled a 20.
Sweet. And I got 12.
Okay. Both of you are able to keep your mind as he's describing this throughout the night, but it's kind of like when they do in the movies that they like fold the piece of paper and like punch the hole in it, right? Like he's explaining it like that, and you start to see the world differently. Like you start to see how the where you're standing is the same as right over there. Not right over there, but over there it's the same. If you moved a couple inches this way, well then you could go over there. Like it becomes this strange background calculus.
Non-Euclidean quantum geometry.
Yeah.
Wow,
And,
that's
well,
really hard to wrap your mind around, but
yes. You think you can absolutely cast this? The danger is the more you open yourself up to this, and the way he explains it is basically maybe he was more stable at one point in the past, and he's done a bunch of these, and you risk losing your mind a little bit with each usage.
well, maybe you
Awesome.
might get lost too.
Yes, I've heard of some that just find their way directly to the city. I'm not quite to that level. I don't wish to do that.
The city? You mean the city or?
He gestures to Mr. Black. He's seen it.
I thought it was a strange distortion of ours, but it was different buildings and architecture. Yeah, it's like our world is overlaid with another.
Well, we overlay its world, but yes, somewhat.
I'm going to look at Mr. Black and say, here's the thing. We came up against a great deal of opposition an hour ago when we started this, before they left. I have an awful feeling that George is not going to take no for an answer. Doc, I think we need to let you go now before they get back.
Oh,
For your own safety.
of course, of course. Yes, that makes sense. Could I? I suspect I shouldn't go back to my place. Could I get some money for the road?
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
Excellent.
I'll gather together what I can, and
Oh, I have plenty. Don't worry about that once.
yeah.
Ah.
And I would suggest you don't go directly back to your place.
Oh no.
Go somewhere else, but you got to promise us that you'll contact us. And
Yes, of course. Yeah, and he'll
Back
get your
here.
address and everything. Yes, yes. Well, if you're a man of resources and you understand the kind of work I do, Mr. Black, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful relationship.
I'll be in touch.
We agreed, Mr. Black?
Sure.
All right. I'll untie him.
All right. I love it. You untie him. He takes some money for the road, and
Here's some chocolate chip cookies too.
yeah. Do you have any shoes?
Oh, he's barefoot.
He is barefoot.
Yeah, I do. I do have pairs of shoes.
Maybe a
Take
coat.
these.
He starts just asking more for
coat.
more and more.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I've got a lot of stuff out here. So
Eventually, you get him
Give him
out
my
the
overcoat.
door. Yeah, he's got like the bindle on the stick, and he starts heading out, having taken down your addresses for later communication. Back to Maggie in the tunnel. You've walked for a few hours,
Well,
and it's it's tunnels on tunnels. It's difficult to work your way. The further you get, the more of this uncomfortable smell you're getting. The dirt has long since, it's just gray all the time. That unwholesome sort of dirt that was around the house. And they bring you to this room with it has a lot of these circular stones sort of in front of doors, and one of them has been pulled to the side, and you can see within it there is a like a wooden structure built that looks not unlike a scarecrow's spot, but it has more like near the ends of the wood, there's more like little, not sprouts, but little dowels. That's the word I'm looking for. Dowels put in. So it's got this strange kind of look to it. This is where we will prepare her. So few of you have ever seen this. To witness it without undergoing the revelation. How far does your curiosity extend?
Probably about this far.
No worries. There will always be time. We will begin preparing her. And he moves his hand, and you can see, like, the fingernails pull, like, everything kind of pulls back. And he's got not exactly like Freddy Krueger sort of feel, but that same sense of just sharp fingers. First, we will peel away the outer coating and expose the portions within the hard bits. We will remove those and put her upon the rack. This will give her time to commune.
Commune with what? With who?
Your God. You don't see him, but he's right there with you.
Does this god of ours have a name?
None that we are worthy to speak. And were you to know his name, our curse would come upon you as well. He has turned his face from us. He is not here in these tunnels. Cursed us to live this life. But we will spare her. Spare her the death. Bring her in alignment with our God, long since departed.
Okay. And then what will happen to her?
Come. And it, like, you see the crook of a finger, and this figure moves over to another one of these stones, and it and a couple of the others, you can just barely see in the light, move the stone off to the side, scratching in the dirt. And beyond, you see another rack. And on that rack, I want you to test stability at this point.
Okay. That's an 11.
Okay. Take a stability point of damage
Okay.
because you recognize some of the effects that have been cut off of this figure. The same outfit, the coat that you had seen Clarence wearing earlier during the day. The floor is stained red with blood. And the rack back in the darkness, the lantern's barely visible. There is spread out a man's shape, but he looks like he has been flayed and deboned. And his organs are hanging, his bones are on the floor in front of him. They've taken pretty much everything except for the skull out because that they don't want to separate it, they explain to you. But he's still alive. So that's why the stability, as you see this absolutely horrific thing.
Is that what you're going to do to her? What is the purpose of this?
Meditation. Given enough time, they can see the face of God. They can recognize him, hidden though he may be from you, and they are purified. If they fail, they become like us, cursed to wander.
Okay. Out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
What are these tunnels made out of?
Stone?
Damn it. That's what I was worried about. I know you said that there was a wooden structure.
Yes, the structure that these things are hanging on is wooden.
But the rest of these tunnels are all stone.
They are. You do get the impression that these creatures themselves are fairly dry. You, in fact, have not seen any liquid of any kind. Like, they seem sawdust-esque.
Okay.
But there are a few of them.
Yeah, that's my concern. There's also the when we came in, what was that made out of? Like, was that just like a sewer grate?
Right, that was sewer grate into a tunnel.
Okay.
The sewer itself, there's enough garbage there that might, you might be able to start a fire there, but
yeah, but there's not
probably
like,
wouldn't work into the tunnel. Yeah,
right. It wouldn't burn the entrance down. Like,
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, the cat is trying to steal my dice.
The cat's telling you don't have time for a moral dilemma.
Yeah, I think at this point, seeing this, Matches does not want Grace to have to go through this poor fate. Have they begun setting her up?
Yeah. We'll say they've moved her there.
And is that on the wooden structure or is that separate?
And it's a separate wooden structure, like a little bit back. They've brought you across the cave to this spot where they, by all purposes, had just entombed Clarence.
All right, I think she's gonna say, Could I see Clarice again? I have some words for her. Um, some words of encouragement before her transformation.
Of course. Anything you ask. They lead you back
Okay.
to her.
So her Match's crazy plan
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is that she wants to surprise start a combat, throw a Molotov at the wooden structure that she's on,
Okay.
and throw another into the crowd of these things.
That makes
And
sense to me.
if she's still alive after that turn, book it to the entrance. Like
Sure.
she's not
Yeah.
fighting all these things, but she can start two dangerous, uncontrolled fires and then get
I
out
like
of
that.
here and try and save Clarice from this slow, painful, whatever it is they're gonna do to her.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
I would say go ahead and with your Molotovs, you can get
Sure.
up there. Make a couple of attacks.
Okay.
Um, the one for Clarice will be easy. That's a DR10.
Okay.
In fact, don't even bother with that one. You
Okay.
got that. She's not a moving target. You can get her.
Perfect.
I would not miss the other one.
Yeah, here we go. Spending an omen because I didn't
Mhm.
roll well. I've got
Mhm,
three of those
mhm.
left. The double-edged sword of not having a lot of health is that you have an extra omen. Um, Dice. Here we go. Okay, that is a 16.
Okay.
I have a good presence, thankfully.
All right. What's that look like? How is it like two hands at once?
Yeah, just out of each, out of reaching into her vest where she's got her bags of Molotovs, just kind of them stashed in there, just taking out two, throwing one, turning, chucking one, just I don't even think she says anything. She's just like woman on a mission, just like, I'm sorry I couldn't have done more for you, Clarice. Just toss it,
Yep.
and then book it.
Okay. All right. The second one hits, flames start to spread. You get a good look at these things finally. And I would say that the way they look will haunt you. And your brain, what's a terrible, what's something horrible that Maggie saw in the past?
Oh, first thing to mind for her is she's seen people die in she's seen people die in factory fires, and she's seen cops just
Fantastic.
murdering
Yep.
people in the streets. Like those are the two things that are haunt her dreams.
Your brain spares you looking fully upon them by just showing you the burning corpses of these factory workers. And you know that underneath whatever you're seeing is reality, and it's burning and twisting and popping, but you can't think about that as you start to book it out of the room. And I think a presence or stability check
Sure.
will help you get out of these tunnels.
I got an 18 on the presence.
Wonderful. Another couple of hours pass. What are George and Samuel? What are you guys doing?
I'm hunting that son of a bitch, Abernathy down.
Well, you're still in the sewers waiting for Maggie, I assume, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of hanging out. We should go to the bar.
Yeah, afterwards.
So
Yeah.
Samuel, a little disappointed in the way you voted earlier today.
Be disappointed all you want, but I thought we had an option there. It'd be kind of interesting to see.
What, you think that siding with a man who carves up his neighbors to summon space cockroaches?
No, just thinking of the whole coming back from the dead kind of thing. I kind of might have a little stake in that.
Oh, what, you dabble in the bringing back of dead people, Sam?
Maybe a little touched.
I like that as like a like maybe a little touch, and you just hear dun 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 dun, and lantern swinging wildly. You see Maggie absolutely blasting it through these tunnels.
Matches? What the fuck did you do?
I'll explain later. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, time to go.
Uh, they were flaying people alive. Like they got Clarence. They fucking they flayed him alive. They're making him see the face of God through a turn, like some pain. They're gonna do the same thing to her, and I was not gonna have that. I put one Molotov into her and one into the pack, and I got the fuck out of there. I wish I could burn them all down, but the damn place is made of stone.
Oh yeah, George. These guys are really above board. Let's go.
I never said anything about them being above board, Sam. I'm just saying, I want to be so sure about the morality of the choice you wanted to make.
You say as you're climbing out of the sewers back to the car. All right, and then let's revisit the cabin. I assume that's where Samuel, George, and Maggie are going as they reunite with Wince and Mr. Black. The doctor is nowhere to be seen.
You let him go?
Mm-hmm. We gave him a nice long lecture about not sacrificing people anymore. The kid's
the fuck you did.
Yeah, he's gone.
You let a guy who sacrificed somebody to summon a thing just walk away so he can do it again.
Don't talk to me like that. You're with somebody who is willing to sacrifice anybody to get
He was
something.
already dead.
For the town. It's for the town, Wince. Some of us kind of like it here. Some of us aren't just out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, so you made
Now,
the deal and they agreed they wouldn't hurt the town at all? You just walked away and let them do? Or did you light the whole place on fire?
Uh-oh, one caught up.
Yeah. Okay, unfortunately the place was made of stone, but listen,
You tried.
Yes.
So don't throw moral shit at me and point
I
fingers.
did what I could. Okay,
Great
I
job.
saved her. Okay, first of all, they got Clarence. They flayed him and turned him into some eternal watcher thing so he could see the face of God and maybe become like them one day or something. And I didn't want the same fate to befall her because they seemed to agree that she wasn't dead yet. So I set her on fire. I set the pack of them on fire, and I got the hell out of there. I would have burned the whole place down, but it was made of stone.
Well,
I think I'm going to have to move. Matches, I think you really fucked us on this one.
I mean, to be fair, you honored your end of the deal. I'm my own woman. You're not. What I do is different from you.
actually, if they're really serious about the deals, you kept your deal, George.
That's what I just said.
Your deal's intact.
That's a fair point.
Whether they,
Let's see if this doctor of yours keeps whatever deal you made with him.
yeah, well,
All
you
right.
guys don't have anything to do with that. So I would like to be by myself back in my house where I've been by myself for years. You can all
Huzzah.
No, that's a hermit right there.
All right, well, I'm gonna go burn down the Wainwright place to make sure I get any that we missed. If you know any place where these things are holed up, you tell me, and I'm setting that place on fire.
Wait, you're going to burn down the house with the old lady in it?
I'll give him a warning or
I
something.
mean, Clarence
don't
is dead. You just said
Yeah.
Clarence is dead. So
Right.
I'll come with you. I'll get Thomas out first.
know. Yeah, thank you. Please get Thomas out. I care about him. I was like, get as many people. Tell him there's some kind of gas leak, or I don't know if they have gas there. Just tell him there's something wrong with the building or something. Get him out. Get as many people out of there. Get our boy Thomas out of there, and then I'm burning the place down with any of those fuckers that are left in there.
why don't you grab some of the stuff that's inside you? They got some expensive stuff.
All right, George, you come too.
Get that silverware.
Okay.
The silverware is really nice.
Okay, so it sounds like the group is going to go rob the Waitwells, then set the place on fire with Thomas
I'm not.
and Otillie not inside, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Samuel, what's your plan here? You've been kind of quiet, so what are you thinking?
Yeah, we probably should burn the place down.
Okay. And then we're going to get into epilogue territory and have our final scenes here. What the heck do you tell Thomas, who, you wake up, he's drunk again. Uh, he'll get up. Otillie is probably a little out of it still. She's taking pills or whatever. Uh, what are you telling him about burning his house down?
George?
Here, take a sip of this.
Yeah,
I'm
that'll
not telling
do.
him anything. I'm getting him blackout drunk, and then we're burning his house down. He won't
Okay.
remember.
I love it.
And in fact, I'll leave him with a few spent matches in his pocket. We'll lead him to believe that he burned it down while he was drunk.
All right.
I'll
I-
Don't you fucking say anything.
Okay, listen. Well,
I don't want to hear it.
when he comes to the bar later and tries to drown his miseries, I'll help him. I'll help him see that he did the right thing by burning that cursed place down.
Okay, so Maggie will explain that we in fact had to burn it down. You see, your home.
No. I'm going
had
to
to go.
convince him. Like, I'm going to convince him that him burning his house down was the right thing to do for that
They're
cursed place.
gaslighting him.
Yeah,
I'm soothing his woes.
Are you explaining the deal? The Waitwell deal.
No, I don't think he needs to know.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not immediately. Maybe someday, if Thomas continues to be friends, matches will explain that there was some dark deal made.
When he's on his deathbed, we'll be like, "So, how do you feel about seeing the face of God?"
Right, but for now, it's just like, no, you burning that place down was the right thing to do, Thomas. Don't you? That place was cursed, and your family was doing some dark deals, and it was good you got out from under them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me. That sounds more like something you do.
Well, you see, I'm rubbing off on you, buddy. It's
Yeah. Okay.
He's also
I like
the living
that.
heir. That means that he might be under the obligation of the deal too, and not even know it.
well,
It's going to be interesting times for the Waitwells, perhaps. So yeah, let's do epilogues. Wince, what's it like a day or two past? The town is still reeling from this strange alligator that burnt down in this alleyway. Nobody can really make heads or tails of it. Eventually, they get rid of the body, and you do get letters from Mr. Abernathy. And he is more than happy to send along references to the Noble Order of Doctors, if you are so inclined.
Yeah, I will keep to myself and probably get the newspapers. So I do read about that stuff, and I take up my studies since I already read quite a bit.
Very good.
Maybe I become ultra wizard. I don't know.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, it's a tough. The stability tests are what'll get you in the end. All right, I love it. Mr. Black, you're kind of in the same vein, perhaps.
Yeah, Mr. Black is eager to join the Wizards Club, but first he really needs to go on another one of his hunting trips. So for the immediate future, he's on his way to Siberia, where he'll be running around on all fours, catching whatever he can and eating it alive. And now he can teleport.
Yeah, it makes it a hell of a lot easier, it turns out. Yes, I love it. George, how's that deal working
so
out?
while Mr. Black is away on one of his hunting trips, I steal his mail and find where the son of a bitch Abernathy is and finish what we should have done.
I like it. Yeah, just the darkened room, a gunshot, and Fourth and Elm gets another occupant.
Yes.
All right, Samuel.
I'm kind of in a no man's land. So, after burying myself into a couple bottles of bourbon, I kind of latch on to George and kind of be his henchman with him. So,
I love it. Love it.
I told you, you'll be an excellent bootlegger, Samuel.
You got
Yes.
it.
Samuel can absolutely you start to realize he's very strong, in fact. He's a very good person to have along on these things. And Maggie. Nights, you've told Thomas house is burnt down.
Yeah.
You can still see it. What are you
Yeah, I
doing?
think that, she tries to go back to, her bartending job, try to get back to the swing of things. But if she ever gets any word of anything that makes her think that some of these things are in a location, that location mysteriously burns down in a fire.
Yeah, I would say there's probably more fires around town then,
Yeah.
because you definitely start hearing more. Uh, what do you do when there is a night in the bar? It's quiet. There's only a few of the normal barflies there. And beneath the floorboards, you just hear a voice. We forgive you. You didn't know what you were doing.
I I don't want to be forgiven.
Do not abandon your God and end up like us. But know that we would welcome you.
I don't want to be welcomed by the likes of you, okay? Do you think I'm gonna let you do what you did to me, to that fucker that fornicated with you and your weird deals and bargains? Then I know you've got something else. I'd rather burn.
Well, let Mr. Waitwell know that we will still expect the bodies of his kin. We suspect you will be able to disguise this better than the father could.
Whatever deal you had, that's off, okay? Leave Thomas and I out of this. All right? It's done. We didn't make no deal. Anyone who made the deal with is gone.
No,
All right?
they're still down here.
Listen, I don't know how things work for y'all, but for us, contracts don't transfer to your next of kin automatically, okay?
You'll come around in time then. We'll be in touch. And I think that's what's Maggie's kind of feel as the voice leaves.
She looks around at the bar and is like, please don't make me have to burn this place down too. I love it here. And then takes a stiff drink and lights a cigarette with a match.
I like it. I like it. And we will fade out on that. Thanks so much for playing Tombs of Our Ancestors. Y'all got some
Thank you for running.
spells.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome stuff. Good. I think you pretty much uncovered everything. Is there any questions about this particular scenario?
So we did cover, it was two different things going on.
Exactly. Yep.
What precisely was the College of Wizards trying to do? Bring her back to
by
life?
them, yeah, they don't care. It's just Abernathy. And Abernathy's just 100% fixated on bringing Clarissa back because she is a beautiful soul that he is obsessed with.
And would he have completely succeeded if he ever brought her completely back?
He would have brought something back. Now, would it have immediately killed him and gone on a rampage? Maybe.
Ooh.
But,
Fun.
yeah.
How did Clarence end up underground?
You may recall last time he kind of booked it out to town.
Yeah.
Once he kind of got the idea, like, oh, these things, like, he's blaming the ghouls because that's what they are. GHULS, copyright free. There's no O in there.
The goals.
The goals.
Yeah.
He basically rounded up some muscle and went back underground to try and deal with the 12 gulls. Doesn't go great. It's tough when you're in a dark tunnel and these things live there and they have razor sharp fingers and know ways to kill people very easily, or not, and the case may be. So, yeah, he maybe kicked a hornet's nest he should not have. Did not have Molotovs.
All right.
Should have brought fire.
Yeah.
Who or what was the like? What was this god that they were talking about? Was that
as it is, the ghouls are basically cursed by a god, and the way I have it is literally a god that humans know nothing about, but is blessing us, and we can eventually see it. And if you wanted to get on the rack, you could.
Yeah, I
you
know
could
that.
eventually see it, and
Yeah,
you would
just
go
like a flame.
hang out. But they are cursed by this. So if you turned away, you could become ghoulish yourself. Goulash.
Oh my god, goulash. Yeah. So some unnamed like elder god or
Yeah.
okay.
Basically, yeah.
The equivalent of Mordiggian.
Exactly.
Which is the god of the ghouls. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Our players included Morgan Llewellyn, Kaylin McDowell, Shane Hartman, JD Dos Passos, and myself with Nathan Decker as the game master. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answer any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the twisted world of the Cthork Borg role-playing game. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.